This is my $750 keyboard collection, and I'm testing all 12 to find the best and worst ones. Some of these sound insane, but others not so much. So let's see which ones are actually worth buying. So this is the whole keyboard collection, and there's so many. I think there's like 12. How I'm gonna be doing this is going left to right so you guys can see all of them. Let's start off with the Red Dragon K708 Pro. This keyboard is $70 and it actually sounds really good. This is what it sounds like. I honestly really like how it sounds. I'm not really sure the switch color, so let me take off the keycap if I can do that actually. All right, I just took off the keycap and it looks like some kind of light pink switch. I'm not really sure what that is, to be honest. I actually gave this keyboard to my brother so then he had one. But yeah, it sounds super good, and it also has like a little knob at the top here. It also has a little screen. I'm not really sure the exact size, to be honest. It's not a full size, it's not like 60%. It looks a little bit smaller than 75%, to be honest. Because this is, I think, a 75%. Or no, this is an 85%, so this could be a 75%. But yeah, I think that keyboard sounds really good, and I think it's underrated. If you make videos or stream, good audio can make a huge difference, and this tiny microphone might honestly very surprise you. It's called the Hollyland Lark A1, and even though it's very small, it sounds great. It clips on magnetically to your shirt, hoodie, or anything else, and it records with amazing studio quality audio that makes your voice stay clear and clean no matter where you are filming. It's got 3 levels of noise cancellation that block out any background noise, including wind, cars, echoes, so your voice is always clear. You can even customize how you sound in the app with the EQ and reverb settings to make your voice sound even better than it already is. The wireless range goes up to 650 feet, and the battery lasts up to 54 hours with the charging case. This means you don't have to worry about it dying while you are recording or filming. For how small and simple it is to use, this microphone honestly is perfect for creators who want professional audio without any bulky, huge mic setup. This is actually the mic I've been using for around the past minute. If you're interested in the Hollyland Lark A1, click the first link in the description or pinned comment. Big thanks to Hollyland for sponsoring this video. Next is this kind of white and gray keyboard. It's the Tecware Phantom Plus Elite, and it comes in at $85. So this one is actually $15 cheaper than this one, but the cool thing about this one is that it has some kind of like removable kind of white frame, so then it looks like this. Honestly, I like it without it, but we're just gonna put it on for now. But yeah, it has like these gray accents and it looks really good. It sounds pretty good, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, the spacebar honestly does not sound the best, but like, it's also kind of uneven because it's, I think, on something. But okay, so these ones are a darker pink. So this one had like light pink switches. This one has a little bit of a darker pink. Honestly, I don't really know much about the switch colors, just that they kind of sound different. And there's like linear in like some other kind of switch. But yeah, this keyboard is pretty good. And I also have another keyboard from Tecware. It's the Tecware Phantom, and it's a little lower like model than this one. This one is only $50. So a pretty significant difference in price. It doesn't have any weird like removable like case thing. Obviously it doesn't sound as good. Oh wait, honestly, this spacebar sounds a little bit better. Yeah, this spacebar honestly sounds better. I'm pretty sure it does have like, yeah, brown switches. This was actually the first keyboard I ever had with brown switches, and honestly, the build quality is really good for the price of only $50. That means it's kind of in competition of like the RK61, because this is also $50, but I'll get to that one later. But yeah, it's just all black. It looks really clean for $50. This is the Aula 87 Pro, and I think it comes in at around $75, which honestly, it's a pretty good price because it looks amazing. It also sounds good. Like even the spacebar sounds really good. I love the colors because it like went with my setup really nicely. This actually is one of my main keyboard I use for my setup. And there's actually this little bar here that kind of tells you like the battery and stuff. But I'm pretty sure this keycap's a little easier to take off. Yep, it looks like to be these like silver switches. And I actually kind of like how it sounds because it almost sounds kind of like a poppy sound. But yeah, one of my favorite keyboards, but at the end of the video, I'll tell you my top 3 favorite ones that I would definitely recommend buying. And then I'll be telling you the 3 worst as well. But yeah, that's it with this row. Now on to the second row, we actually have our first membrane keyboard of the video. To be honest, it looks pretty good for a membrane keyboard, and I think it is like the G84, but it's like some kind of cheap version or something. It is only like, I think $25, but it honestly looks really good. Like obviously, it does not sound good. Sounds exactly what a membrane keyboard would sound like, but like, to be honest, it looks kind of good for the price. It is obviously like pretty cheap. Like, I don't know, just the build quality is like pure plastic. And I feel like the size is a little weird. Like it looks small, but not like a 60% keyboard. Like I think they added this like row right here, because then without it, it would basically be a 60% keyboard. But yeah, kind of nice black and white keyboard, but obviously since it's membrane, it's not that good. And honestly, the spacebar sounds so bad. Okay, the next one is the worst one in this entire lineup. You can literally see the keys are like greasy almost. And like the A, S, E, whatever, like C, V, and N are all wearing off. And it's like so like dusty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, look at that. This is like an old keyboard that came with my parents' like older PC, and it sounds like so bad. This is only like $5. You can probably get it for that now. But like, obviously it's a full-size keyboard. Again, I hate full-size keyboards. I've said that in like so many other videos, but yeah, the keys are just so greasy. Like, what the heck? This right here is my current main keyboard. I love the aesthetics of this keyboard. And this is a full-size keyboard. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a compact, like full-size keyboard, but like it cuts off like 2.5 inches, it looks like. This is the Machenike KG98, I believe, and it is $100 exactly. Oh yeah, it does actually say the model like right there. And I think the switches it has, yeah, they're yellow switches, and it looks like the base is like kind of purple, but I actually love the sound of these keys. These are like one of my favorite ones. But here's what it sounds like. Like the keys sound so good, and honestly the spacebar sounds good too. And yeah, like I don't even mind this like kind of, what is this even called? The numpad, because like it's more compact than like this. But it's also got like these things. I actually might be able to show you guys the RGB. Yeah, the RGB is actually turning on, and it looks really good with this keyboard. It's pretty bright, honestly. So this is like how you like change the different modes. So like Bluetooth off, and then like the wireless connection. But yeah, this is the current keyboard I'm using for my setup, and I love it. So this keyboard right here is the most expensive one in this whole collection, and I think you guys will see why, because it has this very heavy like aluminum base. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like it's like pure aluminum. Look how heavy this thing is. This is definitely the most heavy keyboard in the collection, and it also has this like knob, which is actually good quality too. But yeah, the switches this one has is also yellow, but I'm pretty sure it's a little different. This one's like a lighter yellow, and this one's like a brighter yellow, but it honestly sounds pretty good. I don't know about the space bar though. Oh yeah, actually it sounds pretty good. It's been a little bit since I've actually used this keyboard. For a time, it actually was my main keyboard, but the space bar sounds like all right. But yeah, most expensive keyboard in the collection. But this is the last and final row, and there's 4 keyboards on it. So this is like a Cyberpower, like I forgot, something like 02. And I think I did say that this one is $135, but this one is like probably around like $20 resale value, since it does come with basically just PCs. Like it's all membrane, bro. Like the spacebar sounds like trash. And it is, again, a full-size keyboard. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about this one, because it's kind of just the most basic full-size gaming on quotes, gaming keyboard. But then this membrane keyboard right here is honestly my favorite one, just because it was like my first gaming keyboard, because obviously it's membrane. Obviously you can't like take them off. You probably can, but it even like highlights the WASD. And then the spacebar, honestly, this is the best sounding membrane spacebar I actually have. It doesn't even sound that bad, and it does have RGB. It's like the Lumsburry like RGB like gaming keyboard. It's like literally $15 on Amazon. It wasn't like too bad though. Like honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. So this is the RK61, and it's like $50. It's honestly my only 60% keyboard in the whole collection. It doesn't sound the best. I think it just has like normal red switches. Yep, it does. Since it's only $50, it's not the best build quality, but honestly, it's pretty good. The spacebar does sound like trash, but not too bad considering it is $50. But for $50, I'd rather get the Tecware Phantom. But yeah, it does honestly look really clean. I do love the look of 60% keyboards, but yeah. So this is the final keyboard in my collection. It looks a little weird because it has 2 like space bars, I guess 1 for each thumb, but it does have like the letters on the like front, so I guess it looks cleaner from the top, which it goes from like light kind of like white to black down here, and it kind of looks cool. This is honestly the keyboard I've probably used like the least, but it's kind of cool because it does have a pretty big screen, and then there's also another screen like over there, and then it has 3 like knobs. They're actually built like pretty good. But the reason I didn't really use this one is because it actually had a numpad, and I really don't like full-size keyboards, but this is probably the best full-size keyboard I have because this one's compact. I'm pretty sure this one's like the Skyloong GK104 Pro, but it is one of the most expensive keyboards. I think it's the second most expensive. It comes in at $120, which is, I feel, a lot, but it also does have these cool features over here, and it looks pretty cool. I just wish it wasn't full size. But yeah, that was all the keyboards in my collection. As you can see, there's 12 because there's 3 rows of 4 in each. But now these are my favorite ones. The Aula 87 Pro, the Machenike KG98 is also one of my favorites. It's my main keyboard. And then this one has got to be one of my favorites as well. It's just built so cool, and it's the most expensive. So my least favorite ones is definitely this Cyberpower one because it's full-sized and membrane. And then this one is the worst one. It's greasy, it's full-sized, it's an old office keyboard. Like, bro, what the heck? And then it's a hard decision between this one since it was my first like gaming keyboard, but this one looks so good, so this one is the 3rd worst. Even though I kind of like it because, actually I don't really like it, but like it's my first keyboard, so that's something. Anyways, that's it with the video. I hope you guys like my keyboard collection. If you did, comment down below your favorite one because I'm kind of curious to see what you guys actually think. Comment aluminum down below so I know you guys watched all the way until the end of the video. Watch one of these 2 videos on screen right now or click my channel if you like want to check it out. Anyways, that's about it. Peace.